The Willard Eudora is a muscle car featured in GTA Online. It was added to the game as part of the Drug Wars update on March 16, 2023. The Eudora can be purchased in GTA Online from Southern S.A. Super Autos for a price of $1,250,000. It can be stored in any of your properties or garages as a personal vehicle, and can be customized at Los Santos Customs. Also, it can be modified in a vehicle workshop at one of your properties.
Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden
not a problem.
The same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts.
My pedal is kissing my metal, so to speak.
The Eudora also has a taxi livery, which can be unlocked by completing 10 stunt jumps during the taxi workside mission in GTA Online. The design of the Eudora is based on the real-life first-generation Buick Electra.
Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
So let's have a look at the Willard Eudora muscle car and see what upgrades that we've actually got for her. So arch covers, well, there's a new one, so there we go. So we can change the arch covers on this. Stock arch, primary arch covers, that's the colour of the primary colour, and secondary arch covers, oh, we've got chrome. So I'm going to leave it as is because I've already upgraded this a little bit. I've got full armour on this particular car, and you can see I've also got a private number plate on it as well. This is one of my collection cars. Brakes, I've just left it at stock brakes, but we've got street brakes and sport brakes and race brakes we can add to that as well. As you can see, they're not cheap. Bumpers, yeah, we've got a nice range of bumpers. Let's just go through these. So we got the primary low rider bumper, basically the same as the chrome, and then we've got the secondary, obviously that'll be the secondary colour. That's the stock bumper, and then we got the painted stock bumper, the secondary painted stock bumper, the chrome. Chrome is quite nice actually, isn't it? I like the chrome, but I've actually designed this particular car exactly as is in the Rockstar update files. When this vehicle first came out, this is the exact replica of the way it was made on there, so that's why I've kept it like this. And again, going through the bumpers, at the rear bumpers would help if I showed that. There you go, we got a spare wheel we can add to that as well, and a little bit of chrome going on, some vintage plates. So yeah, but this is what it was like when it was released, and that's exactly how I want to keep it too. So I'm gonna upgrade this to a level 4 because I want to do a test run on this on my test track. Again, with the exhausts, we've got loads of variations of exhausts, as you can see, double chrome exhausts and short chrome exhausts, but it had a double sided exit exhaust on it on the photograph that I seen when this was released. Okay, so grills, again, we've got quite a few varieties of grills. That's quite a nice one. I like that one as well. Not too fussy on that one. That looks a bit sexy, doesn't it? I like the chrome vertical grill bars, yeah. And again, painted variants as well, but we're leaving it as is. Hood, again, we can play around with the hood. We can have a double vented hood, or a secondary double vented hood. And again, the trim moulding, secondary trim moulding, that's the stock hood. And we'll just go through these variants. A lot of them are primary and secondary painted, but we're leaving it as is. Horn and lights, I'm not going to bother with that. I don't like the xenon lights on this car. It's an old classic car and I want to keep it that way. Liveries, we've got some lovely liveries on here, I think. we've got the green pinstripe. I've actually customized another Eudora with this particular pinstripe on it. Obviously, if you do the stunt jumps, the 10 stunt jumps, when you're doing the vehicle, the taxi work, then you can get this lovely down cab company livery. And then we've got the basic pinstripe and the thick white stripping outline white stripping. The red is okay, it's a little bit gory on that, but the red and blue don't really go well together. So, and we got the white flames. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. Depending on what type of build you're going for, will define the. Actually, it was this livery I think I got on the other one. Yes, it is. This is the Los Santos shapes, and obviously the classic blue as well, which I'm sticking with. Mirrors. We got quite a few selection of mirrors as well. We've got stock mirrors, primary and chrome. We've got the primary squared ones and the chrome rounded mirrors. So basically we've got a few different choices there. Plates again, as we can change the plates, we can respray. See what it looks like with my crew colour. Well, that's not too bad actually. That crew colour is quite a nice blue. I quite like that blue. And the crew emblem would go onto the bonnet there. There you go. So, or the hood. Roof. So we've only got secondary roof or stock roof, basically. There we go. Roof accessories. We're going to put a little roof rack on there. We're going to put a large roof rack on there. A chrome roof rack. We can have a luggage rack or a large luggage rack. That's pretty good if you're doing the taxi build. It looks as if we've got some passengers in there with some suitcases and things that we couldn't get into the boot. We could put a surfboard on there, though I don't know why you wanted to. Sunshades, we've got a few different variants of sunshades as well. There we go, or just a couple I should say. Suspension we can lower. If we want to, we can drop it right down to the ground. That's quite a drop actually. That's quite a drop, but I'm leaving it as is. Transmission, I'm going to put this on race transmission because I want to do a test on this in a minute. And the trim, basically you can see the different types of trim we've got there. I quite like the plate myself. Turbo, we've got a turbo in there. Wheels, I'm not messing around with the wheels because I quite like the wheels the way they are, and I don't want to put a window tint on, and that is basically that. So let's get to the track and see how fast she can go.
The top speed of the Eudora in GTA 5 is 109.00 miles per hour or 175.42 kilometers per hour when it's fully upgraded. Lap time 117.4.
Coming into a nice smooth bend. The Piswas bend. Coming into the Ammunition bend. Got a bit of a hairpin by here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Down the 747 straight. Sharp left. She spins out a lot on the rear end. A little bit too much power, I think. I just have to nurture her around. This S-curve, way down a little straight, coming up the Gambon. Off to the power, a little bit of handbrake, bit of oversteer there, definitely oversteer. That is not a very good run. .722. Get on the second run. It's mid-afternoon. Track's bit warm. I'm going to try and get off this line pretty quick without spinning too much. Trying to keep the line ammunition bend, keeping the power on, taking the power off because this is where I spun out last time. Just a touch on the handbrake, yes, just getting around that bend, coming down the 747 straight, coming into Ron drop corner. Again, tight, don't spin out, don't spin out, don't spin out. Yeah, keep on the power, keep on the power. Coming down a nice straight. Give your car a boost straight. Keeping the line, keeping the line. Off with the power, touch of handbrake. Whoa, a little bit of spin there, a little bit of spin on the rear end. That's costing me a couple of seconds for sure. Coming down the last straight, heading into Gambon. Gotta keep my cool. Oh, have I done it? Have I beat my time? That was a smoother run. 123.348. I think I've done it. Woohoo!
The Eudora can be purchased in GTA Online from Southern S.A. Super Autos for a price of $1,250,000. It can be stored in any of your properties or garages as a personal vehicle, and can be customized at Los Santos Customs. Also, it can be modified in a vehicle workshop at one of your properties.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do.